Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, May 18th. You'll be interested to know. 46 years ago, today, in 1980, scientists began a focused scientific study of Mount St. Helens, sending field teams to monitor steam vents, seismic patterns, and evolving crater activity. That coordinated research established new monitoring methods and data collection standards that advanced volcanic science and improved community preparedness. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking choppy with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions improve to fair by 7 a.m. and hold steady until 10 a.m. when they drop to 2 plus feet. Winds are offshore at 9 miles per hour early, shifting to sideshore by 10 a.m. and then onshore after 1 p.m. Best time to ride is at 9 a.m. with the 1 foot incoming mid-tide when the west-southwest swell is 3 feet at 7 seconds and the offshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first high tide on Monday will be 3.5 feet just before noon, followed by the 2-foot low tide at 4:30. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 64 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start clean with waves at 1 to 2 feet early Tuesday, but become choppy by afternoon. Wednesday sees a slight increase to 2 to 3 feet, maintaining fair conditions through the day. Thursday holds steady at 2 to 3 feet, with fair conditions returning as winds ease, making it the most favorable day of the period. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 59 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:50 and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:49. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 64 and a northeast breeze up to Skip. Sunday and Monday warm up with Sunday near 68 and Monday near 72, staying partly to mostly sunny with lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. A slight chance of rain returns Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night with highs near 71 and overnight lows around 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, data centers are guzzling California's water, and we have no idea how much, according to a new report from the think tank Next 10 and researchers at Santa Clara University. Planned data centers are spreading into water-stressed communities, particularly in the Central and Imperial Valleys, with serious implications for local water supplies. Despite previous efforts, California lawmakers have struggled to mandate transparency regarding water use in this industry. The report highlights the difficulty communities face in assessing the environmental impact of data centers due to a lack of accessible information. As new bills are introduced to promote accountability, experts emphasize the urgent need for clarity on water consumption in a state facing critical shortages. Now on to sports. Donovan Mitchell called advancing to the conference finals for the first time in his extensive postseason career a breath of fresh air after his Cleveland Cavaliers dominated the top seed Detroit Pistons 125-94 in Game 7 on Sunday night. The Cavs had lost in the second round in each of the past 2 seasons and had not made the conference finals since 2018. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals begins Tuesday against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. The 31-point victory for Cleveland was the third largest of all time by a road team in a Game 7. Mitchell noted they would not be able to exhale for long, saying, "We can only breathe for about 12 hours." In local sports, the Dodgers dominated the Angels yesterday, cruising to a 10-1 victory at Angel Stadium. Roki Sasaki was phenomenal on the mound, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. It was his best start yet, and with Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow both on the injured list, Sasaki's emergence is huge for LA's rotation right now. Kyle Tucker led the offense with 3 hits and 3 RBIs, while Shohei Ohtani went 3 for 5 with 2 runs batted in. The Blue extended their winning streak to 5 games and improved to 29-18. Tonight they head to San Diego to face the Padres at Petco Park at 6:40. Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes the mound against Michael King. LA's been clicking on both sides of the ball. This is the team everyone expected when this season started. The Padres will need to bring their best if they want to keep this division rivalry competitive. Meanwhile, the Lakers are gearing up for an aggressive offseason. Rob Pelinka's got cap space and draft flexibility, and the front office wants to build around Luka Doncic with wings and a rim running center. Rui Hachimura has signaled he wants to stay, but there's one massive question mark. LeBron James hasn't decided if he's coming back. League sources say he's genuinely unsure about continuing. James could take a discount, explore other options, or retire. His agent indicated he'll want a coherent plan before deciding. In top news, as college costs climb and skepticism about higher education grows, many Americans question whether a bachelor's degree is still worth the price. A new analysis of Texas public college students shows that long-term, they generally earn far more than those who never attended college, even in liberal arts. On average, college entrants out-earned high school graduates by almost $87,000 over that 15-year period, even after accounting for college costs. Engineering and architecture majors enjoyed the highest returns, while liberal arts majors outperformed their peers without bachelor's degrees by about $35,000. The study indicates that pursuing a bachelor's degree is likely a wise investment. In business news, one of the market's hottest stock themes is buying everything artificial intelligence cannot replace. As investors worry about the companies that artificial intelligence will wipe out, they are rotating into those that artificial intelligence will have a harder time disrupting. The HALO trade, as it is called, is working. HALO, which stands for Heavy Assets, Low Obsolescence, was coined by Josh Brown, co-founder and chief executive officer of Ritholtz Wealth Management, in February. Brown believes this trend is one of the most important investment trends of the year. Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley have incorporated HALO into their investment research in 2026 as HALO stocks perform well across the board. Some examples include FedEx and ExxonMobil, both up close to 30% since the beginning of the year, while Coca-Cola has risen close to 17%. HALO companies require meaningful hard physical assets to generate revenue, and they are durable. The Roundhill HALO Exchange Traded Fund launched on Thursday and tracks an index screening the largest listed United States companies focused on physical assets and infrastructure artificial intelligence cannot replace. Brown stated on CNBC's Halftime Report that there is nothing you could type into a large language model that would negatively affect these companies. He mentioned that some of the top holdings in the fund include Cummins, AutoZone, TFI International, CSX, J.B. Hunt, and Lennox. Roundhill recently had significant success with its memory exchange traded fund, which hit $9.8 billion in assets in 43 days, the fastest ever for an exchange-traded fund. Brown emphasized that their new exchange-traded fund is not a bet against artificial intelligence, but a way to remain invested in a changing world. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 5% over the weekend to about $77,000. Ethereum is down 7% to just over $2,000. And XRP is down 7% to $1.38. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Apple's Siri revamp could include auto-deleting chats. Privacy will be a major theme when Apple unveils a new version of Siri at the Worldwide Developers Conference in June, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. The Siri relaunch is widely seen as Apple's big chance to reestablish its relevance in artificial intelligence. As part of that effort, company executives will argue that they're taking a more privacy-friendly approach than most other artificial intelligence companies. Apple will reportedly launch the first standalone Siri app, powered by Google Gemini, offering users a chatbot experience reminiscent of ChatGPT. Siri could include a feature allowing users to automatically delete conversations after 30 days or 1 year. And in entertainment news, in the first big deal to go down at the Cannes market, Amazon has swooped on most international rights to Jonathan Bailey and Natalie Portman's psychological thriller, Pumping Black. Set in the competitive world of professional cycling, Pumping Black follows cyclist Taylor Mace, who at 35 years old is finding himself aging out of the sport. He is taken under the wing of Andrea Leith, a doctor driven by her own thirst for victory and power. As the race to the Tour de France progresses, Taylor must take increasingly dark measures to protect his secret. This streaming deal is landing in the early 20s, making it one of the biggest deals at the market. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American physicist and Nobel laureate, Richard Feynman. And he said, "The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.